welcome to ThisDay. Today is Wednesday and it's April 21st. We have a couple things to tell you about today. We've got the GRF Finance Committee meeting, and that will be at 1:30 this afternoon. And then at 4:30, we have the third new resident orientation. Now that is done virtually. So you can send an email to becky.jackson@vmsinc.org to be included in that orientation. And then if you want to watch the GRF Finance Committee meeting, you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. On our show today, we have Dr. Leif Loberg, who is a local dentist here, and he's been here a long time, and he wanted to tell us about his services and about all the things that they are doing to making sure his staff and you are safe still during this time that we still need to be a little safe out there. So not everybody's been vaccinated, and coronavirus is still around. So, you know, he'll tell us a little bit about what's going on. Then we also have the Car Club with Paul Kratzer and Sailor Jack. Now, Sailor Jack is turning 86 in the next couple of days. So the Car Club decided they were going to honor him, and we're going to tell you how they're going to do that. So stick around for that later on in our program. Okay, our COVID vaccination information that we normally give you is you can go to the vaccine points of distribution by registering at Othena.com, Rite Aid at riteaid.com/COVID-19. CVS is cvs.com or 1-800-SHOP-CVS. El Toro Pharmacy, 949-859-4440. Now, our weather, my goodness, we went back to sweater weather. So we are looking at cloudy skies for the next couple of days, and we had a little bit of rain overnight. We probably won't see any more today, just cloudy. 62, 54 today, 63, 54 tomorrow. And then we're looking at clouds and some sun on Friday, 65, 50. Saturday, partly sunny, 68, 50, and then Sunday, partly cloudy, 66, 53, and then Monday, we do have another little rainstorm coming back in. So, you know, we can always use a little bit of that. Okay, our sunrise this morning was at 6:13 and the sunset 7:27. Now, between Mark and Joel, they are really following the bees around. So I think it's adorable. Although I was stung by a bee over the weekend, so I'm not too fond of the bees at the moment. But nonetheless, thank you, Mark, for sending in this beautiful capture of the bee with lots of pollen on them. If you have a photo you'd like to share with our community, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, stick around. We're going to have Dr. Leif Loberg, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm John Bowser Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha Na Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for peace.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Dr. Leif Loberg, who is here on behalf of his dental practice. Dr. Loberg, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you so much. It's an honor and a privilege to be part of the airing. Fantastic.
Well, I haven't had the chance to interview you yet, so I'm really happy that we're able to do it at least through Zoom. And of course, we are making a lot of progress, and we're moving towards another tier, so we'll be able to be in person soon one of these days. So tell me a little bit about your practice and what you guys do.
So we're a comprehensive dental office based obviously in Laguna Hills, just down the street from the Laguna Woods Village itself. We're actually located in the old Laguna Hills Courthouse, right in behind Saddleback Eye Center near the Crossline Church. Mm-hmm. We offer all spectrum services in dentistry, from general dentistry, restorative, to endodontics, root canals, all the way up to the surgical components such as implants and restorations. So basically, when you come to our office, essentially it's pretty much a one-stop shop.
Right.
Which is
full service.
full service office. We have a fantastic hygiene department. And so we're really able to really look after our whole patient base from an overall level to be really, really comprehensive in nature.
Okay, well, that's awesome. Now, you know, because of COVID-19, there have been a lot of things that the CDC have recommended most businesses do, especially an office like yourself. So tell me about some of the things that you guys have done to prepare for your patients to be coming in.
So that's a great question, Lisa. So the first and foremost safest thing that we've been able to implement in our office is that all of our team members are fully vaccinated. So the studies have shown, and the CDC has shown that hospitalizations and that severe illness is really, really mitigated when people have the vaccine. I was actually talking to a pulmonologist last night, Dr. Jamie Rutland, who works with West Coast Lung, and he said, you know, in his opinion, he's in the ICU every week at Hoag Hospital doing rounds, and he said the only people that have come into the ICU lately are people that are not vaccinated. So it's his position, it's also our position, that the messaging really is vaccines are going to be really the secret to keeping people out of the hospital and to keeping health overall. So for our team, we're fully vaccinated, which I'm very proud of. And then the second thing is we follow all of the CDC guidelines, from social distancing. All of our operatories intentionally were designed with distance in between, with full walls that run floor to ceiling, and a special airflow design where during COVID-19 we could quickly mitigate the whole situation with air purification filtration systems that are changed daily and weekly. So from an airflow perspective, it's kind of like being outside, if you will. And then in addition to that, all of the regular protocols, which involve all the sterilization and the use of things like cabicide and the viral, antiviral components that we, by the way, as a dental organization and dental office, have used all the way along, even before COVID came. So there have been no positive tests as a result of patients coming into our office.
Yeah.
We temperature scan everybody. In my opinion, though, it really, you know, I think the cardinal sign is really loss of taste and smell is kind of that first, you know, hint as to whether something is going sideways. But I think we've really crossed the line, and also proud of the Laguna Woods Village and obviously Saddleback Medical Group for really stepping up and delivering the vaccination program to the village. So
yeah, they were able to vaccinate over 9,000 folks here in the village, which is amazing, absolutely amazing, and in such a short amount of time. So, you know, thank you to Memorial Care and for sure the Orange County Health Agency, because they're the ones that released the vaccine. So it worked out really well. So yes, so hopefully most of the patients that you see are vaccinated, and then everybody should be in good shape. You know, it's unusual to hear that a dental office would have everybody vaccinated so soon. So that's really great on your part that everyone was able to get in quickly.
Yes, we were actually, all dental offices were put into the top tier 1A. So it was just a question of getting scheduled through that that notorious Athena app, which everybody had some trouble with. So yeah, the first vaccination series took place at the Orange County Fire Authority, which was hours and hours of wait time, but it is what it is. I will say, though, that with regards to getting that vaccine, I think it really took the overall anxiety level from, you know, the red line severe to now, you know, that feeling of a much more, you know, at ease and definitely inner peace. To say, oh gosh, you know, something isn't, you know, I'm going to be safer. Let's just put it that way.
Right, right. Well, awesome. Well, it was very nice. It's very nice to meet you and hear about your facility. And then if somebody is wanting to know more information about you, how can they reach you?
Oh, that's a great question. So online, our website is drloberg.com. So that's drloberg.com. Or you can call our office at 949-586-1930. And any one of our team are experts at being able to get people scheduled. And, you know, lastly, through COVID, we know that people have been closed into their homes, and it's been really tough on everyone's psyche, you know, psychologically. So a lot of times, I mean, I've seen patients in the dental office is actually their first visit in a year.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm happy to be able to help, and our team is here to help. And obviously, most importantly, the safety. We maintain the, you know, strict safe standards for patients coming into the office. But inevitably, you know, if you put off things, they always continue to get worse. So we encourage folks to, you know, visit their doctors. You know, don't leave medical issues and checkups unattended, because things always do, you know, do progress and do get worse. So
right, exactly. Well, I'm glad that you're open and you're able to care for patients in the best way possible and the safest way possible.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Okay. And we'll be right back after this.
I'm Dr. Leif Loberg, and I'd like to welcome you to Loberg Dental Center. We've kept everyone safe in our office and continue to do so. All of our safety measures include enough social distancing, masks, protective gear, and sterilization before and after every patient is seen in our operatory. Here at Loberg Dental Center, we've kept everything safe for your comfort. So call today, don't delay, and schedule your appointment, and we will take great care of you in the safety and comfort of our office.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by the Card Club. We have the president, Paul, and then he has a special guest, Sailor Jack. Well, Paul, I've been promoting your event on ThisDay for the last week or so, and we're very excited to have Sailor Jack with us. Jack, welcome.
Welcome. I'm pleased to be here. Yeah.
All right, excellent. So Paul, tell me a little bit about why you decided to put together this event.
Well, so we heard about Jack. Jack has actually been in the national news recently because on his 85th birthday, he set a goal to walk 4,000 miles before his 86th birthday. And his 86th birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks. So the Car Club thought, why don't we have a big car rally? Let's get a whole bunch of cars together, you know, classic cars and cool cars and muscle cars, and just celebrate Jack's birthday and Jack's accomplishment. And meanwhile, why not honor all the vets of Laguna Woods? So we're all going to gather together in a couple of weeks to make that happen.
I think that's great. So tell me, how did you get to know Jack, or how did you meet him?
I heard about Jack through the news. He was featured in the newspaper. And so we thought, how can we contact this guy? How can we see if we can do something for him? So we managed to locate an address and a phone number, and we reached out to him and said, how would you like to have a big birthday celebration with a whole bunch of cars? And he said, oh, that sounds great. So then we took it from there.
All right, awesome. Well, Jack, nice to meet you. So you have a big birthday coming up, but when you were 85, you decided to do this walking marathon. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, it was the day before my birthday, and we had, we lived in Laguna Woods till that thing was shut down in March. And I was a writer for prep basketball, for California prep basketball, and I'd done the state tournament every year for this century. Mm-hmm. Most of them in Sacramento, and we were due to go up to Sacramento on the 11th. We were leaving on the morning of the 11th, and the 6 divisions from the north in both boys and girls played the 6 winners from the south. So we were headed up to Sacramento, and 10 minutes before we were leaving the door, they canceled the tournament. And they shut down everything in Laguna Woods. So my wife says, we better get out of here before they don't let us. We live in Wisconsin in the summer.
Okay.
So I had a doctor's appointment on Monday, and then we got packed up and left. We left California on the 18th. We hadn't planned to leave until April sometime.
Right.
We got up into the snow and whatnot on the way, and when we got to Wisconsin, it was snow. Couldn't get a haircut, and I needed a haircut before we left.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was kind of discouraged up there, and I said, well, I'm going to do something for them. I said, I'm going to tell my wife I'm going to walk from my 85th birthday to my 86th, and never less than 15,000 steps, which was close to 7 miles, between 6 and 7 miles a day.
Holy
I
smokes.
said, that's going to be my goal. It's probably 1,000,000 to 1, but I'm gonna start out anyway. And I started out as that. Most of the time I was doing 8, and come June, I was still going, and then they started that riding streets in Minneapolis. I still had that haircut. So anyway, then I really got serious and started doing some seriously long walking, because I says I probably won't be able to walk 365 days, but I can break a lot of my personal records. I've been walking for many years from the time I retired from the post office in Irvine. I've been walking 14 years and averaging over 5 miles a day per year. But my highest was 5.8 miles a day for a year. And I made this one higher goal to start with. I have to have a minimum of 15,000.
That's
June, when I started that thing, when they started them riots in Minneapolis, and I says, well, I can walk farther than them people. And I started walking. And in the first 15 days of June, I took 500,000 steps.
holy smokes. That's amazing. That is just amazing that you were able to get that far in that amount of time. So congratulations.
Yeah, and I said
That's
so
awesome.
too, and I says, I'm not gonna try to make 1 million in a month. I says, that was hard enough making that 15. But then I did keep going, and then I was setting personal records, and it ended up I shouldn't have slowed down in a couple of days, because at the end of the month I was trying to break the record for the most miles I'd walked in a month, and which was 420 or something in August of 2017.
Wow.
And then I thought I broke the thing, but there was one more day in August than there was in June, so I had walked 27 miles on the 29th of June, and then I ended up the next day. I found out I thought I only needed to do 16 or so, but I had to do 24, so I set the record for myself of 52 miles in 2 back-to-back days. I'd never done that before, so that was another record. So by this time, I had set so many personal records, I really wasn't going to be really disappointed if I missed a day along the line and lost out. But to make a long story short, it never happened. And I've walked every day now, and this is my 357th day today, and I've averaged over 11.3 miles a day or something.
Goodness. Congrats. That is amazing. You know, you said that you were a postman for many, many years, and
I was working inside. I wasn't.
Oh, so you were working inside, but did you still have to walk a lot during that?
I used a pedometer at that time to see how much, and I thought I was doing pretty well. It was because I was walking 3 miles during my day's work.
Right.
I thought that was pretty. Now 3 miles seems like I don't know.
Well, you're a testament to what I think all of the doctors that I interview say is exercise is so good for you. Now, of course, not everyone can walk as far as you, but nonetheless, at least you're walking and you stay pretty healthy. I
have a better story than that. I'm not healthy. I have a terminal disease for 6 years. I've had COPD.
Yeah.
And I know there's nobody that has COPD that's ever walked 4,000 miles without taking a whiff of oxygen.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that is amazing.
Not even an inhaler.
No kidding. Well, what do your doctors say about that?
But I'll tell you, yeah, he's pretty proud. Nobody, every year that I've gone to him, I averaged over double figures.
Yeah.
I have a pulmonary deal in December, and every November I'd walk over 10 miles a day to prove that I didn't need it. He says, all I can tell you, Jack, just keep walking.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's wonderful. That is awesome. So, so let's go back to Paul a little bit. So, wow, Paul, I think you need to start walking that much.
Yeah, I wish I could walk that much. I'm nowhere close.
No, I don't think anybody's that close. And you had mentioned that you saw him on the news. Which news program was that?
I think we first heard about him in the Globe.
Oh, okay.
And the Globe picked it up from an Arizona newspaper or some national paper. I'm not sure where they got it from.
No, they picked it up here, the Globe, and then the Register picked it up from there.
Oh, gotcha.
And people started writing me that they'd seen me in the Register, and then it happened that the person that the editor of the Globe picked to be the correspondent to interview me,
right? She
sent me an email, and that email was, I've seen her name, and SKLAR was the last name, and that was the name of my doctor that I had a back foot in 2018, 3 years ago, and I couldn't walk anymore, and I was really disturbed, and I got a flyer in the mail from the spine clinic, and I went there, and he cured me. And
wow.
And I was so happy about it that 3 years later, now I came back, and I'd walked all this time, and I came back from Wisconsin. I told him, if I complete this 365-day walk, you get as much credit as I do.
No, that's great.
Well, anyway, when I seen that girl's name on her Gmail account, she had the same last name. I says, you wouldn't be related to the guy that runs a clinic out there on Cabot. She says, that's my dad.
Oh, no kidding.
I says, hang up the phone. I says, I'll send you a picture of him and me.
Aww. So let's talk about the event. It's going to be on April 25th. And, how many cars do you have signed up already, Paul?
We have about 35 or 40 so far, but we're expecting a few more than that. We're asking the spectators to gather in the parking lot of Clubhouse 3 between 1:30 and 1:45 on Sunday, April 25th. So they can bring their folding chairs. They might want to bring a birthday card for Sailor Jack. Just come and gather there. And then at about 2 o'clock, all the cars are going to come in as a convoy, as a parade. So we'll all be coming in together, and then we'll park our cars and sing happy birthday and just have a good time looking at cars and things like that. So that should be fun.
I'm not doing an encore, though.
No, this will be it. I think this is great.
I'll pass the baton on to somebody else.
There you go. Well, Sailor Jack, so nice to meet you. Congratulations. So far, so good. You just keep on trekking. I love it. And Paul, thank you so much for for honoring him. I think that's great.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
And we'll be right back now. let's show you that information one more time, and let's all show up for Captain Jack's 86th birthday. That is the Car Club Rally on Sunday, April 25th at 1:45 Clubhouse 3 parking lot. And if you need any additional information, Paul Kratzer at yahoo.com. Well, happy birthday to Sailor Jack. So we look forward to seeing the photos of that fun event. Okay, something very interesting is going to be happening starting May 1st. It's going to be an online OC Senior Summit. Now, it's going to be at ocseniorsummit.com. It is put on by Lisa Bartlett's Orange County office and Age Well Senior Services. They are going to have a variety of speakers. So if you would like to participate online, you can go to that website and you will be able to download the link to that fun event. Also want to let you know that we are going to rerun next week a special time for Wonder Woman 1984. We're going to run that at 10 a.m. with subtitles and then 6 p.m. without subtitles. So you can catch that movie one last time. Just to give you a heads up, we are looking into the future here. On Monday, May 10th, is a Fit Brain Club event. And, you know, they always have great things to help our minds. And that's going to be Monday, May 10th from 10 to 11 in the morning. sunshinelute@gmail.com. Send her a note and she will send you the link. Okay, let's take a look at our sweater weather one last time. As you can see, I have my sweater on today. And it's kind of chilly. We're looking at 60s all this week. We had a little bit of rain this morning, just a little bit, which is good. Cloudy tomorrow, 63-54, then clouds, then sun on Friday, 65-50, partly sunny Saturday, 68-50, Sunday, 66-53. Have a great day in the village. We'll see you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. and we'll give you a preview of those movies that are coming up on Friday and Saturday this weekend. Otherwise, you can watch our program at 12:30 and 5. Bye-bye.
Love that ring. Where'd you get it?
I got it at the jewelry box. I saw it on Facebook, and then I went in and bought it. They have the most unique, awesome pre-owned pieces for amazing prices.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest, voted best jewelry store in Orange County for 8 straight years, offering unmatched prices on fine jewelry and watches, refurbished to new condition.
Visit us in our store or shop our website for just arrived items.
The Jewelry Box. It's about trust.
All great healthcare organizations care, but the best dare to reach higher. At Hoag, we lead with life-saving clinical trials and advanced therapies. Our world-renowned specialists innovate with state-of-the-art technologies like virtual reality and robotics. Hoag is the #1 hospital in Orange County 4 years in a row. Now, more than ever, your healthcare choices matter. Choose Hoag.
Tip, toss, take action. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance.